It's not behind the shelf.
Granny Leisha? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. I ran.
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Wise. Say it with me, Granny. Wise. Never.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? She's completely focused on the TV.
Yeah, it's It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow!
What's wrong, Granny? If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. We should go check on her manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We will.
I can't.
Have you calmed down now,
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind
You. Who are you? I don't have any money or anything of value.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rina. Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them all.
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is... Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome? Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude. Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago.
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, the constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us... If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like... Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, Manager. You must be tired too.
Okay. Let me know what happens, Rina.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please.
Huh? Rina apologized to me? Well, you're always the one taking care.
Ah, you're both here.
How is Granny?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time. And she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
If that's the case, Granny isn't intentionally causing trouble. It's because of her illness. I'm surprised. By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could...
Is it because it had been switched?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny.
Huh? Is that possible? There's a pretty big difference. Could that
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used, and told me to throw it away. So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe. When I became an agent and decided to use bamboo in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, "I can protect you." So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the bamboo.
A manor? Servants? So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rina?
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from the ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least. And the Wave sweet cake is still in Oh! I didn't realize how late it was.
It's fine, really.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a...
There's really no need.
Then I best be off. Please do let...